Well, greetings to you, fellow patriots. And I just want to say that it is really good to rally here for unbridled liberty, right here on our own home turf. If we won't rally here, where will we rally for liberty? And I liked what some of the things that I'm hearing and being expressed here already by some of the candidates we've already heard. And thank you so much for coming out. Truly, I am taxed enough already. How about you? And it's getting very taxing putting up with this out-of-control, arrogant government that is across our land. And that's why when this call went out for unbridled liberty, I said, I'm going to be here as a participant. I didn't know I'd be speaking, but I'm like, I'm for liberty. How about you? Now, I could have stayed home today and worked for liberty. It's a rainy day, and I could have turned on again talk radio or Fox News or the Blaze TV and been typing and sharing things over the internet and by email, and that's good work, and we need that work, and to support these candidates and the issues that we need to address in our country. And would you do some more of that, please? Would you work on the airwaves? But you know, we can't fight this fight merely in the air. If we're going to win this fight to restore our land, to uphold personal liberty against an ever-intrusive government, we need boots on the ground. Do you understand? We need boots on the ground. It dawned on me that we, the people, are the last check and balance against our government. And I think you're becoming to be very aware that it might actually come to that if we don't continue to win some elections and put some decent, responsible, Constitution-loving people back into office. We're fighting to put magistrates in our local, state, and federal government, people of principle, people of character, people who know, who honor, who love liberty, the rule of law, and the Constitution. People who, when given that authority of office, even if it's a county or city commissioner, that they will fight this reckless expanse of government and government taxation and government-sponsored theft from our citizens, that they will stand with we the people for the Bill of Rights for personal liberty, and will stand and side with the Constitution in interposition against the federal government if the federal government comes with unjust laws to our turf and say, not in my jurisdiction. We don't need candidates who are just running because they're good people, good-meaning people who want to advance their professionalism or who want to get in there and help advance Uncle Sweeney's business. We need public servants and patriots. And we are in the midst of our political, social fight of our lives. And you know, we are fighting a Goliath, a big, ugly, irresponsible, reckless, powerful beast of a bully, a Goliath. But if God so wills, Goliaths can quickly fall. With 5 smooth stones and a humble, righteous person who's just willing to stand up. And that's what amazes, doesn't it perplex us that after all this, after all these years already into this, why are so many people still sitting down when we should all be standing up for personal liberty? Liberty is a precious and beautiful thing, isn't it? Do you love liberty? Somebody say liberty. Liberty. Will you stand for liberty, for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, not for you, but for your neighbors? Liberty, you know, this came to me that liberty is really respect. It's respect to let your neighbor live out their own life, make their own personal decisions, bear their own personal responsibilities while you're willing to protect and defend their right. And you're willing to respect their chosen pursuit of happiness, even if it's not your cup of tea. I think that's truly what the Bible, what God means in the Bible when we are supposed to be our brother's keeper. It's not that I know better for you and I'll run your life for you and I'll manipulate you and make you go. It's about respect, isn't it? And the next thing akin to liberty is dignity. Am I just a number? Am I just a pawn on a chessboard to be pushed around and sacrificed? Am I just another clone off the factory line? Am I nothing more than a slave to do the government's bidding? Am I just products of conception that can be aborted or, well, maybe given the chance to live at the whim of somebody else? Or am I a man? Am I not a man and a brother? Dignity. It's high time to unbridle liberty in our land. Liberty, though, can only exist when government is limited. And you know that liberty has been dying 1,000 knife cuts. This ever-expanding soft tyranny, as Mark Levin says so aptly well, it sucks the human will and spirit dry. And you know it. You look around at your neighbors and your family and you know it. So many around us are equally upset with what's going on, but they have no will, they have no spirit to stand and to fight. And those we've been electing in apathy, they don't care about limited government. And once they're in office, if the rule of law is in their way, they'll find a way around it. And they certainly don't care about your personal liberty or that of your neighbor. They think they know how better to run your life for you and my life for me. They demand to make our decisions for us. Every year they take a little more of our wealth, make us jump through different hoops. The property rights continue to erode from us. We got to get them. Not only what kind of sign we can have our business, if we can even have a sign on our own property and our own business at all. They've been cutting us with 1,000 knife cuts. Taxes, fines, fees, assessments, they keep going. Of course, they're just going to keep going. That's what they say as they devalue our hard-earned dollars with their reckless, wanting deficit spending. Is this what you have asked of your governing officials that you elected? I think we've been telling them and asking them all we want to do is you mind your business so we can mind our business. Let me tell you that these candidates, I love that prayer, by the way, the opening prayer. We're not looking for perfect people. We're just looking for ordinary people to stand up who are willing to make the argument and to publicly serve, not themselves, but the general community. Listen to these candidates, talk with them, check them out. If they stack up, please support them. The primary is Tuesday, May 20th. It's less than 2 months away. We're in the final stretch here of this primary. And to win this fight to restore liberty in our land, we must win the argument with our neighbors, with our family, our relatives, our friends, with our community. That means we got to engage, we got to stand up, we got to communicate respectfully and share and talk. Because if we, the people, won't rally and stand for liberty, who will? There's another song out there, not very popular, it ought to be. And he put forward the words very clear that the answer to what is ailing us across our nation and here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, the answer to all of this is liberty. And if liberty is the answer, then what in the world is the question? Liberty, personal liberty. How hard is this to win with our neighbors? Dignity, respect, and personal liberty. We can win this. We are turning this around, but we are fighting a Goliath. Let liberty be unbridled. And then I would say, Pharaoh, let our people go. Let our towns be our towns. Let our schools be our local schools. Let my business be my business and my neighbor's business. Who do you think you are, Pharaoh? Let my wealth be my wealth. Let my health be my health. Let my children be my children because they are my children. And let my life be my life to live. How difficult is it to do that? Somebody say liberty. Liberty. Let liberty be unbridled. And I pray with God's blessing, what plagues our nation, what plagues this county, what plagues our state will come to an end.